Over the weekend, Rigiji launched his presidential bid, as you can see in this tweet, and I quote, "In 2027, presidency it is. Thank you, Githurai, God bless Kenya," and here are the images. Now, in this video, I want us to look into two things. The first is what's prompting Gachagua to go for the presidency, and the second is what his odds for success are. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Now, these are the reasons why Gachagua is going for the presidency. Number one, as per Rigiji's own submission, alongside radio chatter that we are hearing from some Kenyans, it is the will of the people that Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua goes for the presidency. Here's the tip.
When I went to the US for 6 weeks, I came back. Kenyans told me, looking around, we need change in this country. We need change through the ballot. We need a new leader for this country. And looking around and analyzing the situation. So I accepted the request of the people of Kenya to run for the presidency in 2027. And I came yesterday home to ask for your blessings. Mumenibariki. Yeah, so as I start this journey, I needed blessings from home, and I'm happy to be here in Orengo PCA.
Again, the will of the people, not all people, but some people, is part of what's prompting Gachagua to do what he's about to do ahead of 2027. Now, the second reason why Gachagua is going for the presidency is to heap political pressure on the judiciary so that his impeachment can be overturned. Because the truth is this, if Gachagua builds enough political capital, so much so that even 40% of Kenyans say, no Gachagua, no elections, then and only then will Ethekon and Martha Koome bend a knee to the will of the people. In fact, that same political capital is what has always gotten Raila's name to the ballot. All those IEBC chairmen had all the reasons to block him from vying, reasons such as assault on the Kenyan economy through never-ending maandamano, looting, and thuggery. But because of political muscle, everybody knew that if Raila's name is blocked from featuring on the ballot, even those IEBC officials, some of them would go missing. How can we take back time? We go to 2017 or 2022. You have refused to put Raila's name on the ballot. And IEBC personnel, along with the ballot papers and boxes, want to go to Nyalenda to conduct an election. Will the people allow them? They will only be able to conduct an election in 46% of the country. So because of that political muscle of no Raila, no elections, he has to be in the ballot. So if Gachagua can build up that clout ahead of 2027, I will not be shocked to see him on the ballot, because power truly resides with the people. Whatever they push for, even the judiciary will have to bend a knee. Now, the third reason why Rigiji is going for the presidency is to block lazy leaders from joyriding their way to candidature. You know, we have seen some lazy leaders who don't want to do any rallies across Kenya. They just want to come out and say ati Gachagua awaachie. Kwa dunia gani? Go out and look for your own vote. In fact, here's one such narrative.
Mile ile kipenda kwamba jamii wakikuwe ni kwamba mwambie Rigiji sasa support mtu mwingine. Aseme pia nataka kuwa rais. Hiyo tatuharibia tu. Ako na following tunajua, lakini jamii wakikuwe, maana pia niko na wengi sana. Wako na 37 farms in Trans Nzoia. Huge population, over 50,000 voters huko. Na wanajua kwamba hao wakati imefika ya kusupport mtu mwingine. Na tunaomba kabisa yule mtu mwingine ambayo jamii ya Wakikuyu wanataka wa support akuwe ni natembea. Mimi nimefanya kazi huko, naelewa. Na hata kule Trans Nzoia nimewachunga sana. Mnaweza kuwauliza tunakaa nao namna gani. For the first time wanakaa ukijua kwamba Trans Nzoia ni nyumbani. Kitambo ilikuwa tu wanakaa ni kama wao ni wageni. Wanakumbushwa kila saa, lakini kwa sasa wanakaa vizuri, wako ndani ya serikali. Niko nimeweka waziri, nimeweka ma chief officer huko, ma directors, director wa maji, nimeweka kwenye serikali.
So this time round hakuna mambo ya kuachia mtu. Kila mtu asimame, independent polls zifanywe, and whoever leads in terms of numbers should be given the right of way. If the polls show that Kalonzo is the preferred candidate or Matiang'i is the preferred candidate, then by all means Gachagua has to step down. No one will tolerate his candidature then. But you cannot tell somebody to stand down and they're already doing more than you and they have better polls than you. How does that make sense? In which world? Now, on the flip side, is Gachagua's candidature a good idea? Yes, it is, because the benefits are just too many. Number one, it prevents Ruto from successfully fielding a Mlima Kenya candidate. Number two, if Ruto debates Rigathi on stage, I can assure you Ruto will lose badly. And number three, just as we discussed earlier, it might help the bogus impeachment charge get tossed aside. But that's just my take. Let's see what Kenyans on X have to say about Gachagua's candidature, and I quote. Victor Oluoch said, "Actually, Kasongo has been waiting for this declaration. Opposition ain't serious. This is is the beginning of the said opposition candidates to declare their candidatures. There will be more than 5 against Kasongo. Hassan Isaac said, good news is that those who are negative to Gachagua, they even don't know their position in the family, neither on the bed. That's savage. Real Jaffer Terrier Jaguar said, fire see fire, can't pull this crowd, Bana Rigiji. He's referring to the crowd at Githurai. Inspector Mao said, no, please sir, you will just give Ruto a reason to win. Turning to listen to you is not the same as wanting you to be president. And Karobo Nderuto said, you agreed we'll give them a second term, support Matiang'i. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that is today's ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.